My name is Eddie Merchant. I'm the team leader and the owner of the Star Aerobatic team from West Des Moines, Iowa.
Jim Howe from Burbank, California. I fly right wing.
Idon Shalev from Los Angeles. I fly left wing.
We're a full-time team. We do between 20 and 25 shows a year. We fly very tight formation, approximately 6 feet apart. The Pitts Special S2B, which this is a very good air show airplane. The main reason why I chose it was because sponsors like biplanes, crowds like biplanes. You can have a monoplane airplane and the crowd doesn't know the difference between a monoplane and a 747 essentially. But when they see a biplane sitting on the ramp, they think air show. The most important thing about a team is in my view, safety is always first. And then second of all, the quality of product has to be good. Well, to get those two things, you have to have very talented people, which I do. These guys that fly with me are two of the best in the country. They also have great personalities in the cockpit. We all love flying. We love flying radio control models. We love flying anything we can fly. We enjoy out of the cockpit, doing fun things. We'll go to a race car track and roll the race cars and drive them, or we'll go out and just goof around with each other. Yeah, we have a lot of common interest out of the cockpit.
Okay, I've been flying for about 10 years, and I started flying when I was 16 years old, and now I'm 26. And I've been flying in planes like these since I was 18, and that's all I've been flying. My love for airplanes started in air shows, and now I'm doing them. Well, being on the left wing, obviously I always have to look to the right side, so my neck will always be like this 90% of the time we're in formation. You never take your head off the other plane flying because you can hit him. And what I'll do is I'll just match his wings, and always he turns right, I turn right, I match my wings with him. And I do that by moving the controls very quick but small inputs, just whatever it takes, the rudder, the stick, and the power really quick movements with the power just to stay in position.
Canopies ready now.
Well, as a right wingman in terms of flying, it's my job to maintain my position at all times, looking over at the leader and pretty much fixing my head on him and eyes on him at all times. I don't look ahead of us, I just look to the left and watch every little movement he makes and try to stay as tight as I can.
And here they come from the right to the left. The Star Aerobatic demonstration team for the takeoff snap roll.
The most difficult aspect of flying formation, at least for me, is if it's very turbulent. We fly down low, we fly during the summertime, and in the summer there's more convective activity, clouds are forming, and it's a little bumpier. When it's smooth, it's about the easiest thing you can do once you're up to speed. I've been doing it a while.
And as you can hear, the wingmen are constantly adjusting the throttles to stay right with the team leaders. They immediately go into the next maneuver, which is the formation barrel roll. They enter the barrel roll at 190 miles an hour to have enough energy to get 1,200 feet over the top. And they'll finish just above 100 feet on the bottom side. All aircraft are constantly in a turn, either climbing on the front side or descending on the back.
I'll show you a little bit about the airplane here. Usually we do several walk-arounds in the airplane before we fly. We're always looking at the airplanes, but in a general overview of the airplane, start at the front of the airplane and we're looking at our three-bladed propeller. This is a MT propeller made in Germany. It's made of wood and composite materials. It's lightweight. It's really good for this type of airplane, for the type of gyroscopic maneuvers that we're doing, rather than a heavier metal two-bladed propeller. Just the very basic of instruments necessary. Because it's such a visual airplane, we don't really need a lot in here. We need to watch our engine gauges and things like that and our altitude, but essentially it's the bare bones things required to fly an airplane. Underneath the aileron here is a spade here. This helps to lighten the load because we're flying with extremely high stick forces. Having that on there helps to take away the feel and help to make our flying a lot easier and more precise.
Here comes that strange formation. Idon Shalev is turning upside down. There is Jim Howe joins up on him, and there goes Eddie Merchant. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Eddie Merchant flying circles around his wingman. Absolutely amazing.
Toward the back here of the airplane in the empennage, the Pitts is a very high performance design with additional bracing to make the airplane more secure. Flying wires here, and on the underneath here we have a real heavy duty strut there, enabling us to do a lot more complicated maneuvers such as torque rolls and tail slides.
And there it is, the smoke is on and the burst is out. And there goes the team leader, Eddie Merchant, to the right, far side of the runway.
Everybody that's in the air show arena it's a very close family. And yeah, you know, we think about from time to time the guys went out in the 1920s and 30s and 40s and went from town to town and gave rides. And that's kind of neat. Once in a while we do give a few of those rides and we still see the excitement in people's eyes. It's amazing to me how many people haven't flown, and especially haven't flown in a biplane. But the excitement level from people, even in the 1990s, like it was back in the 30s, is absolutely incredible.